How you doing? My name is John Sikoris, and this is Sharif Sikoris, and we're the owners of Titan Medical Center.
Alright, what's going on? How you guys doing? Alright. I want to tell you guys something. Listen, I'm getting a lot of feedback so far from my boy, your boy on the cover. Look, check it out. Okay, I'm getting a lot of feedback from this magazine. There are people asking me, can I get it signed? Now, listen to me. If you want it signed, you're going to have to buy it from Joe. Joe will send it to you, and then you got to send it to me with a self-addressed stamp envelope so I can send it back. I can't pay for the shipping. I'm not going to charge anything to sign it, but I'm saying I can't pay for the shipping too. I don't make money off this. This is not my, you sell one issue or 10,000 issues. I don't get one, it's not, that money doesn't go to me. So what I'm saying to you is I can't finance, the shipping back to you. Anyway, all right. So just letting you guys know, because I'm getting asked a lot about that. Can you sign it? Can you sign the phone? Can you sign this thing? I'll sign it to you. I'll say whatever you want me to say. I'll whatever you want. But you're gonna have to buy the magazine first, then send it to me with a return addressed, self-stamped envelope, all that shit. Okay? No problem. And if you're overseas, I can't guarantee you. I mean, I'll sign the fucking thing and I'll send it back in your envelope, but nobody can guarantee it because overseas, dude, the mail is insane. Okay? We never know. Joe will tell you, and anytime you send anything overseas, it's a crapshoot if they're going to get it or not. And sometimes they get it fucking months later. It's insane. Anyway, alright, so that's about the magazine. Just because I'm getting feedback, and I gotta make this clear, because I don't want anybody to get fucked over here. And I also can't get fucked over. I can't be basically buying you the magazine, signing it, and sending it. I can't do that. So, alright, gabish? Alright, I'm gonna get into some shit here. I think this is gonna be really interesting to some of you people. Now, listen. I want you guys, let's talk about issues here. Okay, again, the Country Crush show is more about training and, like the question and answer dieting and this and that. It's more about a training show. Here I want to, I'll talk a little bit about training here if it pertains to, like, if it's something, that's really important, but I want to definitely get into more deep shit here and stuff that can help you guys in your life. You know what I mean? This is talk is smack. We talk about the issues here. So if there's something you guys want to hear me talk about, not about like how to build big biceps, do that shit over Country Crush. Okay? Do that on my Country Crush show. But here at Titan Medical, we can talk about, we can talk about steroids and stuff. That's not a problem. But what you want to talk about, okay? This show is sponsored, and that's another fucking thing. Oh my God, you guys are killing me. Some of you guys with the fucking Titan Medical, I don't make a dime from Titan Medical. If you go to Titan Medical, when I told you in the last show, like you guys, some guys that can't find doctors that'll prescribe testosterone, so go to a clinic or go to Titan Medical. And there's a few of you guys that seem to, I don't know, the word Titan Medical makes you like, fuck, look, he's trying to sell shit. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that shit, all right? I'm not sitting here I don't get a dime for that. I'm not saying use promo code Momo or do any of that shit. I don't get a fucking penny. They're not paying me to do this show, okay? They give Joe, they sponsor the show, but they pay most of Sport Mag. They're our sponsor, okay, for the magazine as well. So what I'm trying to tell you is, and I'm not the only show they sponsor a lot. So what I'm saying to you is that I'm not, when I tell you to go to Titan Medical, it's because Titan Medical deals with pro bodybuilders. Okay? Even Dave Palumbo deals with Titan Medical. They deal with fucking people in this industry. They're the real deal, bro. They're the real deal. So if you're having trouble, and there's a few of you guys have written to me and say, well, I'm overseas, and Titan Medical doesn't ship overseas. I can't help you with that. I've never ever spoken to the guys at Titan Medical or the girls. I mean, John or Sharice, the owners of that, I don't know them. I've never talked to them in my life. You know what I'm saying? So if you need help, I would suggest you get a hold of, I know Sharice is really good, so get a hold of Sharice or John over there, okay? And talk to them. They will probably maybe be able to work something out with you. If they can't, I can't really help you with that. I have no affiliation with them other than, when I tell you to go there, I'm telling you that legit, okay? I'm telling you to legit, okay? Gabish, it's not because I'm making money. I don't make one dime. If you don't go, it's no fucking money in my pocket if you go or you don't go, okay? There you go. I'm just telling you, I know a lot of pro bodybuilders that go there. I know a lot of people in the industry that go there. I'm telling you right now, okay? I still got the cold. It's fucking freezing here in New York, bro. Alright, so, when a lot of you guys asking me if I'm going to the Arnold Classic, I don't think so. So, I'd love to meet all yous. I know there's a lot of you guys that want to meet me and stuff, and I'd love to meet you, but I don't think I'm going, so. But anyway. So if you guys go, you have a good time. All right, I'm going to talk about some shit today. Got my clipboard here. Let's get to some question and some subject here, and then we'll be right back. So listen, Dan L wants to know why he's doing keto, okay? And he says he's pretty strict with it. He doesn't cheat, and he can't lose weight. He said he lost weight at first. Wait a minute. He's saying he lost weight at first, but now he's like at a crux and he can't really seem to lose the weight anymore. Why is that? Let me explain something to Daniel. All right? More than likely, see, keto is great for guys who need to lose a lot of weight. I don't recommend keto all the time for bodybuilders. I do think that bodybuilders do, it's good to intermittent fast and it's good to do keto. It's very good. But if you're a contest bodybuilder and you're really trying to lose weight, you know what I mean, and you got a lot of weight to lose, then the keto's fine. Okay, so is intermittent fasting. But most of the time, bodybuilders are kind of want to land a plane like this. You understand? And even in the off season, their body fat is not what the average person's body fat is, or they don't let themselves get too far. So there's really, they cut carbs really low down, but they're still eating like a little bit of oatmeal, a little bit of rice, and those type of things. That's why the average bodybuilder you see when they're doing contest diet, okay, is usually you see them like, I had oatmeal for breakfast, or like, for instance, like Jay Cutler eats like, he'll eat like cream of rice, okay, for breakfast, because the oatmeal, he feels, it irritates his stomach, and he gets bloated from it and everything, which I understand it can irritate me too. But, they're still having carbs. They're having very clean carbs, and when they're dieting, they're having like a cup of rice, you know what I mean, with maybe some fish, some tilapia, some chicken or whatever, okay, and then, even Stan Effernan, or whatever the fuck you say his name, okay, he does that vertical diet, which is basically rice and ground beef or ground bison and all that stuff. He likes a lot of that stuff, but it's always rice. They still eat those carbs. Now, you're talking about keto. Listen, I'm leaning on my clipboard here. Listen to me, okay? The reason why a lot of people don't lose weight when they're on keto is very simple. Because they're not cheating, even though, but they're snacking on ketogenic foods, but they have a problem. Here's the problem. When you snack, every time you eat something, if you pick your nose and you eat it, your fucking insulin goes up. Anytime something hits the gut, the insulin goes up. Now, if you eat pure fat, if you stood here and ate a stick of butter or some shit like that, you're not going to get as much insulin as you would if you ate protein or even whey protein, the whey protein shakes. They're great for fucking stimulating insulin. and obviously carbohydrates. There's not much of a difference. I mean, between when you eat protein and you eat carbs, okay, as far as insulin response goes. I mean, there's a lot more with carbs, yes, and with sugar, there's an insane amount of insulin. But don't think because you're eating nothing but protein that you're fucking safe, because you're not, okay? Also, just because you're on fucking keto doesn't mean that you can sit there and make omelets with all this tons of cheese and meats and this and have a pile of bacon and shit, or a pile of sausage, you know what I mean? That don't mean that. That's another reason why, guys, because they think, well, it's keto, there's no carbs in that, so I should be able to eat a pile of bacon. Hey, you want to eat a couple strips, okay? I know on the Atkins and the keto, they promote that. You can have bacon. Well, you can, but you got to limit it, all right? No idiot can think that they can eat a pile of bacon like this, okay? Or a fucking pile of sausage, you know what I mean? You can't do that, all right? You can't do that. That's just going to make you fucking fat. That's going to shut everything down. Everybody thinks there's no carbs in it. I mean, hey, there's no carbs in this. I can eat whatever the fuck I want now. Or as much as I want. It doesn't work. You're being a fucking momo. So what I'm trying to tell you is, listen, there's a few ways you can get fat. Okay, overeating too many calories, too much food, stretching the fucking feed bag there, the gut, that'll make you fat. Everybody knows that, okay? The other thing is mostly hormonal, okay? We got all these hormones, leptin and all the other fucking bullshit. But the main fucking thing is the hormones that really fuck you up are obviously secreting too much insulin, insulin resistance, okay? With the sugar and the insulin, they're not binding, they're not, the beta cells are all fucked, okay? So insulin resistance is one of the biggest ways, okay? So that hormonally, cortisone, too much cortisone will actually make the gut come out a lot, okay? Obviously, we know that if your thyroid's fucked, thyroid hormone can fucking affect, you losing body fat or gaining, gaining body fat, getting fat. And estrogen. Estrogen is very fatty hormone. We know that, okay? Even girls that secrete a lot of estrogen are very soft and more zoftic built, So what I'm trying to tell you is this. More than likely, I doubt you're going to have a thyroid hormone. You might have a little bit too much cortisone if you're fucking stressed motherfucker and all that shit, okay? I doubt, estrogen, you get the bitch tits and shit, but, I doubt you're having a problem with the estrogens really making you fat. It could be, no. More than likely, it's insulin resistance. With most people, it's insulin resistance. It's very simple, okay? Now, by even though you're sitting there eating a ketogenic diet and you're eating good keto foods, okay, you're still stimulating insulin. You gabish? So if you're eating 4 or 5 meals and even little snacks in between those meals every time you eat, your fucking insulin's going like this. And if you have a little bit of a problem with insulin resistance already, you can get fat. Yeah, even on a ketogenic diet, you can put on fat and not lose fat. You can hit that fucking keto wall. Alright? Now, if you got a lot of weight to lose, do the intermittent fasting. Or if you're going to eat and you're going to have you're going to make one of those keto bombs, which is maybe like a keto chocolate fucking dessert, something like that, okay? It's all keto, maybe it's made with fat and, I don't know, cacao and some sort of fucking stevia or whatever the fuck. And you may say, look at that, there's no fucking carbs in there, it's all fat and everything. But if you're going to do that, you should really do it with a meal, not in between meals. Because when you eat in between meals, you secrete insulin. I'm telling you. And that to your body is another meal, okay? And that's where, and you already have problems with insulin sensitivity. So therefore, even though you're eating no carbs, you're still going to get fat. And you're still going to have an insulin problem. Do you get that? You get what I'm trying to tell you? It doesn't. See, these guys, I know guys even in the gym that tell me, Greg, I don't get it, bro. I'm not having any fucking carbs, man. I'm not having any carbs. I made these keto bombs. I read the recipe online. Keto cookies or whatever the fuck. You're still going to fucking secrete insulin. Therefore, if you're going to make a keto cookie or a keto bomb or a keto fucking gagoots, it doesn't matter. Okay? You gotta eat it with your meal because you're already secreting insulin. Now, you can take Slim pills and metformin and all those different things. I'm on metformin because I'm a fucking diabetic. All right? You could do all those things and they'll help because they'll help with the insulin sensitivity. Okay? To help you be more sensitive to insulin. To make the insulin more usable and they stop the liver from producing so much sugar. Okay? Gabish? But gluconeogenesis, which is when the body makes protein into sugar, okay, the liver, I'm telling you, even if it's fat, it's going to secrete insulin. Maybe not as much as if you ate sugar, okay, but you're still going to secrete insulin, and you're going to get fat. That's why guys who are on keto, who tell me I had not eaten any fucking carbs and I can't lose weight. It's because of that. Because more than likely, you're snacking, you're eating between meals, and you're fucking insulin, you're not insulin sensitive, and you're secreting insulin. That's really more than likely what it is. Now, pack a little stress onto that, and you got cortisone fucking sneaking in the mix. You know what I mean? Little things like that, Maybe if you're on fucking the babanya, meaning, steroids, if you're on that, and you're not taking fucking any anti-estrogen, your estrogen's high, you got a fucking cocktail there, bro. You got a fucking cocktail there for putting on some fucking blubber, alright? So, my advice to you is, I know we've always heard about bodybuilders eating 6 meals a day and all that stuff. Those guys are on all kinds of drugs, okay? But if you're not on growth hormones and peptides and stuff, and like insulin sensitivity fucking things like metformin, okay? If you're not on those type of drugs, then you gotta watch every time you fucking eat, every time you fucking feed your pie hole. You stick something in that fucking big pie hole of yours, you're gonna get fat, okay? I don't give a fuck. I don't care if there's no carbs. I don't care if you're on keto. Stop fucking crying. Stop bitching. And mix that. If you're going to have a keto cookie that you made off some fucking internet thing or some keto bomb chocolate fucking gagoots, you fucking got to eat that with the meal. Okay? Gabish? This way here, you're not going to fucking secrete insulin throughout the fucking day and just have this fucking high insulin throughout the day and then get fat. There you go. Alright? It's no rocket science, guys. I'm not fucking breaking ground, but I'm trying to help some of you guys because I know a lot of people tell me I'm on keto and I cannot lose weight. Okay? I can't fucking lose weight. And a lot of times it's because they're picking throughout the day and they think because I'm picking even with nuts. I'm eating a handful of nuts, a few times, Well, but if you're not insulin, if you already have problems with insulin sensitivity, and you're on keto and you're eating that frequently, you're stimulating more insulin. That's really what it boils down to. People don't realize that. They think that only fucking sugar and carbs stimulate insulin, and it's not fucking true. Okay? It's not true. And also, little side note, work on your gut bacteria. Get the good prebiotics, probiotics in there. You know what I'm saying? It's good to eat anytime you eat fermented foods, kimchi, all that shit, okay, all that's really good for the gut bacteria. Okay, it's even better than yogurt. It's way better than yogurt. It's very good for the gut bacteria, which will also help you, obviously, drinking apple cider vinegar. I also take new salt and cream of tartar, okay? I take a little teaspoon of that shit and I fucking pound it down because that's potassium in it. It mixes all, helps to build more stomach acid, okay? You can take bromelain. I've talked about this before. All those things will help your gut and the digestive tract. That's what you want to work on. But the insulin part, very important, okay? Little pieces to a big picture. All right. Next subject. All right, listen to me. This was not. First of all, a guy had messaged me in one of my comments, and he brought some stuff up about anxiety and all this stuff, and not being able to sleep at night. And I happened to be out with my friend who's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu expert, and he was telling me, bro, I can't fucking sleep. I need help. You know what I mean? And what I'm going to talk about right now, to me, is very important. I personally don't really get any anxiety. I don't have anxiety problems. I don't have, I went through fucking hell, and I had my, post-traumatic stress syndrome. I've had my, I've had my bouts, with that because of when I was in jail and my girlfriend dying and almost getting killed on the street 100 times. You get hit with guns on the head and shit like that. I've been stabbed. I've seen people killed in front of me. So it's a little fucked up, okay? But I've learned how to deal with my own anxiety, and there's breathing techniques that I do myself, but I don't really have anxiety like other people have anxiety. But I know a lot about it, and I'm going to talk about it. My girlfriend has anxiety; she deals with that stuff, and I'm going to help a lot of you guys right now. So this is really important, and maybe you know somebody who has anxiety, and maybe you yourself have anxiety. All right. I've helped a lot of people change their lives, and I'm going to try to give you guys a little bit of what I know. All right, listen to me. First of all, the sleep thing is tied into this. Just follow me on this, all right? If you're not interested in this shit, this is the last thing I'm going to talk about in the video, but I'm going to get into this, all right? So then if you're not interested in this shit, now's the time. Vamos. Bye. Have a good day. Have a good night. But if you are interested in it, and this may one day pertain to you, check this shit out, okay? Listen to me. You have, in your body, your nervous system is got two, okay, you got your parasympathetic nervous system, okay, and your sympathetic nervous system. Read up on the sympathetic and the parasympathetic. Know your enemy. Know who you're fighting. Know who you're up against. That helps immensely. Okay? Now, your parasympathetic nervous system is your relaxation, okay? Your, rest and digest, which means while you rest, you recuperate, your muscles relax, it lowers your heart rate, it conserves energy. It helps you to digest food. Helps even your bowels move the shit through, like all your digestive foods. That's when your body starts to really just, the factory starts to work correctly. Okay, in your body. Okay, that's your para. Okay, now your sympathetic. Here's where most people have the problem. Okay, your sympathetic nervous system is your fight or flight nervous system. Okay, and a lot of people that have had trouble or have abused drugs, have abused even drugs to help you with this shit, will sometimes open a door in you that you just cannot fucking close. Okay? When your sympathetic nervous system, picture yourself being chased by a fucking grizzly bear and he's about to eat you, the panic you would have. Well, there's people that have that panic 24/7. They can't, just sitting trying to watch a TV show, they get that panic, okay? And they can't stop it. They don't know why. There's nothing wrong. They're not in any danger, but that door is open. That's the system that takes over. You want the parasympathetic system, the one that's the relaxation, the rest and digest and all that, the one that allows you to relax and sleep and repair tissues and all that stuff. When you're in the gym and you're lifting weights and you're on your little pre-workout, that's your sympathetic nervous system, all right? But when you're at home and you're relaxing, you don't want to feel like you're about to do the heaviest set of bench in your life and you've taken 3 scoops of a pre-workout, right? You don't want that. You don't want that at all, right? But there are people out there who have that. There are people out there who have this panic, okay? They have this fight or flight is open. That door is open, and they cannot close it. They cannot close it. Be it that they've had some sort of traumatic thing that's altered their brain chemicals, okay? A lot of guys go through war, okay? Maybe been in fucking Afghanistan, they've seen shit you're not supposed to see, all right? There's people that have that, and they can't close that sympathetic nervous system. They can't shut it down. The power is what you need to go into, okay? That's what you need. You want that to take over. But they're in the sympathetic nervous system. So their body is always in a state of a grizzly bear's about to rip them apart, okay? And they're shitting their fucking pants, okay? And that's horrible to have to live like that. People whose sympathetic nervous system that won't shut down, okay, are in a state where adrenaline is just, it's like opening up a door, constant adrenaline. Okay, you don't need adrenaline when you're trying to relax at home, watching a television show, reading a book, taking a nap. Who needs adrenaline when you're trying to take a nap, right? You can't do anything. You don't digest food when you're in a sympathetic nervous system mode. Okay, when you're in your fight or flight mode, you don't digest food, you don't do anything, you can't relax, your muscles are on high alert. Listen to me, we were talking, my friend and I yesterday at the dinner, and he was telling me, bro, I'm so fucking tired after work, and I go to jiu-jitsu class, and he goes, I crawl. He goes, sometimes I go in there and I'm like this, and I crawl into that class, and I lay there and I'm so shot. And he goes, once I start getting rolling with the guys and we start going and everything, I'm fine. He goes, but then when I get home, I can't sleep. He goes, I gotta get up early. He's a plumber too. So he goes, I can't sleep. I lay and I stare at the fucking ceiling. All right? And he goes, I don't understand it. When I get there, I'm so fucking tired. It's because you opened your sympathetic nervous system. You're stuck with that door open, and it's common with that. Now, picture somebody who has anxiety. Some of you guys watching this are going, holy shit, I see what you're saying. Some of you guys have that feeling 24 hours a day, just sitting in your car. Maybe you're driving to work or whatever you're doing, and you have this overwhelming feeling of doom or not, just like I'm panicking for no reason. You don't even know why. You know what I mean? It's like a woman with postpartum. You don't even know why. It's like you're almost like there's a grizzly bear in your car and he's about to rip you apart. Let me just say first, before you understand about anxiety and what's really happening, you have to know your enemy, okay? You have to know what you're fighting up against and why this is happening to you, okay? Gabish? It's almost like you have two gears, you know what I mean? One is overdrive and one is cruise control, all right? Overdrive is when you want to get the fuck out, and you're really putting it in fucking high gear, okay? That is your sympathetic nervous system that is in your body, okay? You're built that way, okay? It's a survival mechanism. All right, it's to help you survive. Then you have the parasympathetic nervous system, which is cruise control. Okay, that's the one that you want to be in. That's the one that most people are in. Okay, even when you're driving a car, you don't fucking keep your foot on the gas pedal and drive. Once you're on a highway, you fucking ease off and you just stay and you're in cruise control. Okay, that's where we live our life. We live our life in the parasympathetic nervous system. Okay, that's where we recuperate. That's when we're able to rest, to digest food, build new cells, get rid of old cells, relax, sleep, okay? You have to understand that, all right? If you understand that, and I'm going to go off here, I'm going to tell you a little bit, but if you understand that, then you know what you're fighting against. And the problem with anxiety is that most people are stuck in the sympathetic nervous system. They can't get out of that gear. It's like your car, it's like your gas pedal on your car is stuck, and it's all the way down, and you can't get it out. And now your car's fucking driving 100 fucking miles an hour, and you're like, holy fucking, you can't control it. You can't get that gas pedal stuck. That's the problem when you have anxiety. That's it. It's that simple. That's the problem. We want to be where we can take the pedal off, or foot off the pedal. The pedal's not stuck. and we're just cruising, okay? We're just cruising. The car's now, it's humming, and it's going down the highway, and there's no problems. That's where we want to be. So how do we do that, okay? How do we get out? How do we get that gas pedal out of there, and how do we just cruise down the highway? We'll talk about that in a second, okay? The other thing, when you go to the gym, most people, after they go to the gym a lot, especially if you train at night, okay, my friend does the MMA at night, okay, you actually go into that fight or flight, your sympathetic nervous system, you're in that mode, okay? You're in a fight or flight, you're amped up, you're fucking going all full tilt, okay? And you maybe take some pre-workout and you're really up there, and the sympathetic nervous system is totally fucking taking over now, and you're in the gym and you're fucking kicking ass, but then you get home, sometimes your body is still stuck there and you can't get out, and that's why you're having trouble sleeping at night, especially after you work out, okay? It's like you can't come out of that, all right? It's listen to me. When you're in the fight or flight, you need that. That's part of the survival. We need that sympathetic nervous system. We have to have that, okay? It's our survival. It's when we're in that mode, everything shuts down, adrenaline comes in, okay, and takes over, and we'll fucking, bonsai crazy, you know what I mean? We will fight or flight, okay? And then when we're in that mode, bro, you're not digesting food, you're not doing anything, your fucking intestines is shut down. Everything stops because it wants to survive, all right? And that is part of the problem. That's why people can't go to sleep at night. That's why you got to try to be able to come down, okay? You have to be able to get out of that, all right? You gabish, you understanding that a little bit now? You get why? That's why you can't sleep at night. You're stuck in that mode. You're stuck in a fight or flight. Your body thinks there's a fucking grizzly bear ripping it apart. Okay? Your body thinks you're in that gym still working out. Okay? Your body's amped up, especially if you're taking pre-workout. It'll put you into that. This is like adrenaline gets going. Okay? That's why you're having trouble sleeping at night. Okay, that's why my friend, when he goes to jiu-jitsu, he can't fucking sleep at night because of that reason. Okay? Because his fucking body, even though he crawls into the gym and he can't even move, he's so tired, when he gets into that, when his body needs to survive, and he gets into that mode, it's game on, bro. It's getting out of that. That's not always easy. Okay? And that's why some people also think by smoking a little fucking babanya, marijuana or something, you know what I mean? Smoke a little bit of that, burning the devil's lettuce. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not into that shit at all. I'm not an advocate of that. But that's why some people feel like for anxiety it works, because what does fucking, what does burning the devil's lettuce do for you? It mellows you out, right? And if it mellows you out, it tries to push you into the parasympathetic nervous system, okay? That's why people think anxiety, that's why, people, are touting this marijuana, medical marijuana, okay? I believe that there might be a little bit of truth to that, but I think eventually you got to work on the breathing, because I don't like any time you need a drug to make you feel normal, you got a problem. I don't give a shit. Whether it's marijuana, I don't care if it's fucking lemon and water. I don't give. If you need something that's going to make you fucking feel a little bit better, especially as a drug or something that makes you chagad, no good. You have to learn the breathing technique. You have to do that. You have to learn how to do this shit on your own. I think it's two things. I think you need to forget about your past. Forget about, you got to be able to say, hey, look, forget about all the shit that happened. Whatever happened. I'm not going to fucking sit here and stress that shit. And you have to fucking be able to learn how to breathe. For people that have anxiety, they live with the gas pedal down all the time. They don't even know it. It's not like you're doing it purposely. You don't even know that you live with that gas pedal all the way to the floor. Okay? That's why you're fucking crazy. That's why you have this anxiety. That's why you're sitting around panicking for no fucking reason and shit. Because you're in the sympathetic nervous system. You got fucking agita. Okay, you can't digest your food, all right? You fucking stomach acids, you're burping up stomach acids, you just don't feel fucking good. You're amped, you're fucking worrying about everything, your fucking body's like this and shit's going, and you're fucking driving out fucking with your gas pedal all the way stuck to the floor, and you don't know why. Okay? That's why. It's that easy. It's that simple. Now, how to get out of the sympathetic and into the parasympathetic, okay? That's a different story. That's all about a breathing technique, and some people need medication. Not everybody, but some people need medication. And if you're one of those people, you got to use the medicine as a tool. Not no fucking SRIs, not no Lexapro and all that bullshit. I'm talking about maybe a little something, that will help you calm down a little bit. Not no Xanax. Now, lorazepam, Ativan, all this shit, forget all those, okay? You're going to get addicted to those, okay? Try the breathing techniques. That's one of the main fucking things we have to do. And try to get rid of the fucking shit up in your head. Try to be able to forget about a lot of things and be able to fucking calm your brain. And breathing techniques will definitely help you do that. All right, if you have a severe case of being stuck in that, where you are one of those people who 24 hours a day, you feel like, you're about to get beheaded by Osama bin Laden, and you're fucking panicking, and you don't even know why, and your wife, you're on edge all the time, and, you got indigestion, you can't digest food, you can't sleep, you can't function at work, you can't do anything. You've got to close your sympathetic nervous system. And the way to do it naturally, there's breathing techniques where they tell you to take deep breaths, like 6 to 8 seconds in, hold it for 2 seconds, and then blow it out for 4 to 5 seconds. And you concentrate, but concentrate on the breathing. Concentrate on, it's almost a hypnotic thing where you can actually hypnotize yourself, okay? So picture yourself somewhere or doing something, okay, that you love, and get those deep breaths, but at the same time concentrate on the breathing. Listen to the breath coming in, almost like a wave on the ocean, and then going out. And do that a bunch of times. Listen in and going out. These are exercises that really help, okay? And you got to do that. If you do it for a bit, you will actually learn to start controlling your sympathetic nervous system and go into the parasympathetic. If you don't learn to control this, and you don't get a hold of this, you could have this, for the rest of your life. And nobody wants to live like that. That's why that can actually push people into depression, okay? It's all related. All right? It's all related. So you have to now rebuild yourself. You have to redo your inner self. If you do those breathing exercises, like I told you, you know what I mean? About 6 to 8 seconds in. Hold it. Picture yourself ocean waves. Concentrate on that. Clear your mind of all that. Get into that breathing thing. I'm telling you, it will help you relax. Okay? It will help you relax. If you do need help, and you need a little bit of help from maybe, let's say, some sort of chemical, all right? And don't do the SRIs because they just fuck up your brain chemistry. Do the, and then you get hooked on that shit. And the minute you stop, you're fucked. But something like a propranolol, or I hope I'm saying that right. You talk to your doctor about that shit. I can't recommend any of that stuff. I'm giving you the breathing exercises. But, there are some people who are really, really bad. If you mix the two, you will be fine. You've got to listen, you got to fucking work on this. You have to know that there's nothing wrong with you, okay? It's not like you're fucked up or your brain is fucked up. It's that you're stuck. Your nervous system somehow or other could be because you were fucking around with drugs, okay? Drugs alter your chemistry, bro. They alter everything inside you, or you might have had the most traumatic experience that some people just can't get that, and you're gonna have to learn how to fucking put that in your past. Okay? If you've had a traumatic experience, you're gonna have to learn how to deal with that and put that in your past. I know it's easier said than done about putting shit in your past. I get that, but you're going to have to do it. You're going to have to not stress things that's happened to you or that you've seen or that you've been through that situation. It's a chapter in your life. Your life is like a book and all these chapters are there. Okay, maybe it's a bad chapter. Maybe it's something that it's very hard for you to get over, but you're going to have to get over it. You owe that to yourself. Okay, you owe that to yourself. So what you got to do is you're going to have to fucking practice these breathing things. And you're going to have to understand, holy shit. The reason why I told you about these two things, the parasympathetic and the sympathetic, is so that you realize that you're stuck in a fucking mode. So you know what's happening to you. There's a lot of people, they don't know. I don't know why I have these feelings. I feel constantly like even just driving a car to work or something. I just feel like a grizzly bear is about to fucking eat me. It's because you're stuck. You're stuck. We got to get you out of that, okay? We got to get you out of that, okay? Put your shit in the past. Whatever it is, you put it in your past. If you're on any drug, get the fuck off that shit. Do what I told you, okay? There are drugs that help you with the parasympathetic and the sympathetic. Propanol is one of them. I know that my girlfriend's on propanol, okay? But and it helps. But at the same time, the breathing technique will help get you off that. Gabish? So what you got to do is do the breathing. Ocean waves and stuff, whatever you want to do. Picture yourself putting out a fire, whatever your thing is. Whatever makes you feel better. To me, it would be almost like ocean waves. But I don't have that, so thank God. But we got to work on this, okay? And remember, put your shit in the past. It's really important that you do that too. I'm sorry, whatever you went through, I'm sorry you went through that. If you had a bad childhood, your parents were pieces of shit, I don't know, you had bad things happen to you sexually, mentally, physically, I'm sorry. But you're okay now. You're here, and there's only the here and the now, okay? The past is done, and we don't know what's going to happen. Nobody's guaranteed anything in the future, okay? There could be a fucking meteorite hit Earth, and we're all dead right now. That's it, okay? We don't know. But there's the here and the now. So you got to work on the here and the now, and you got to live. You got to live in the here and the now, okay? Here we go. A goddamn fucking phone. Okay? Fucking thing. I'm just telling you, live in the here and the now. And you gotta work on this shit. Put that shit in the fucking past. Okay? Understand the sympathetic and the parasympathetic. Okay? You're stuck in the fight or flight. You can't be in that. You cannot rest. You can't even grow muscle when you're in that. There's no relaxation. You don't digest food right. So we get bad stomach acid, bad stomach, and all that shit. Okay? You can't, there's no sleeping at night when you're like that. You can't sleep. Your sleep is restless. It's terrible. Sleep 2-3 hours. It's not good. You can't function. You're always fucking wired. You're always fucking nasty with everybody and shit. And you wind up hating yourself because of, see, one thing leads to another. Then you don't love yourself. And I already gave you that speech. You'll find the video on here. Okay? But the parasympathetic, okay? The parasympathetic is where you want to be, not the sympathetic. So we got to get out of there. We got to get out of that fight or flight. There is no fucking grizzly trying to eat you right now. All right? There's no fucking grizzly bear trying to rip you apart. Whatever happened in your past is done. It's no longer a moot point. It's the here and the fucking now. And that's behind you. Okay? You got to get out of that. You got to get your fucking life right. I'm giving you the fucking tools here. I'm trying to fucking help you guys. I can sit here and talk about building biceps and all that shit, but I'm trying to help you. This is where we are with this show. This is my fucking show, okay? I want to help you guys. I've been giving you some good shit, all right? I speak from experience, bro. I've seen shit you fucking never seen, trust me. All right? I've been through fucking wars, bro. I've been through fucking wars. One of the best things I learned is how to put things in the fucking past. Not bang my head over things I cannot control that are already done deal. It's over. It's done. There's nothing you can do about it. It's a done deal. You bang your head against the wall over shit like that, and all you can do is get a sore head. MoveOn.com. Okay? Gabish? So let's move on. Put any of the drama in the past. If we use drugs, we don't use drugs no more. Okay? Get away from that shit. You did this to yourself. Now we gotta undo it. Okay? Breathe. Learn to breathe. Do it for as long as you need to do until you can relax. And keep telling yourself there's nothing wrong. It's over. There's whatever it was, or what, there's nothing ripping you apart, bro. It's you fighting you. Okay? It's you fighting you. Give yourself a chance. Or one day you're going to be an 80-year-old man or woman, and you're going to want to kill yourself for fucking spending your whole life stressing shit that never really, came to roost, or worrying about fucking a Grim Reaper coming, and you're not there, okay? A bish, whatever happened to you, put in the past. You're fucking around with those SSRIs, get rid of that shit, okay? Learn, Google, sympathetic, parasympathetic. We don't want to be in the sympathetic. We want to be in the parasympathetic. Ways. Have somebody do it with you. Both do it together. I'm telling you. Sometimes I got to do it with my girlfriend when her anxiety, gets up. Okay? Sometimes I do it with her. And I don't have anxiety. Thank God. Okay? I learned how to put the kibosh to that a long time ago. Okay? I'm trying to help you guys. Be realistic. You're not in a fucking fight or flight situation. You're alive. It's a new day, okay? You're not fucking about to get beheaded by the fucking ISIS or something like that. You just gotta go to work. You gotta pay the bills. Congratulations. You're in a real world now. We all got that problem. Don't stress over money. Don't stress over that shit. That shit can all be, you can't rule your life over that. Okay? Alright. Let go of your bullshit. Do what I told you with the breathing. Read up on the sympathetic and the parasympathetic. Knowing your enemy helps immensely, bro. Immensely. So if you know what's going on. See, I'm trying, because a lot of people don't know what's going on. I don't know why I have these feelings. I get it. I'm telling you why you have the feelings. I'm telling you right now. You have a door open that hasn't been closed. Okay? And that's what you have to do. Sympathetic is bad. Parasympathetic is good. Read about the two. It's all over the internet. Alright? I had to find out a lot of shit the hard way, bro. Okay? I've had to find out this shit the hard way. Please, help me help you. Okay? Follow what I'm telling you. Know what you're up against. Now I'm giving you the tools, and I'm making you aware of what the fucking demon is that's ripping you apart. It's you. It's your own nervous system. You opened the door inside you that cannot be closed. We want that door closed. We want to open up the parasympathetic. Okay? Breathe. Let go of the past. I hope this helps you guys. Alright? I hope this helps you. Alright, listen to me. I'll be here next week with another show. And if you like things like this, ask me questions that pertain to different things, like things that we can talk about, subject matters. I don't give. It doesn't have to be bodybuilding, bro. It's about life. You still got to live your life. You know how many bodybuilders got anxiety? Shit. Okay? These people commit suicide because they can't close that door. Ask me questions. I can't personally train all you guys. I get fucking messages. When you message me, it goes to my girlfriend. Okay? I'm just letting you know. You know how many fucking emails and shit I get a day? Are you crazy? Holy shit. I don't even see them. She gets them. And she gets to me. So, alright. I want to help you. I really do care. Okay? That's why I'm doing these videos. I could sit here and talk about biceps, triceps all day, all night. That's not what you really need. Okay? You got that kind of shit, country crush it. Alright. Thanks for being here. Don't forget, dude, collector's issue. Gregg Valentino on the cover, bro. That's your boy. And there's a whole article on my life in here. Joe Pietaro wrote it. there's my column, Ramblin' Freak type stuff, okay? You like the Ramblin' Freak with, when I used to write for Muscular Development? I do one here called Talkin' Smack. I've been doing it for a long time. You guys didn't even know that. Okay, so the Ramblin' Freak is still alive right there. Okay, you got Lee Priest, Jerry Ward, you got fucking Boston Lloyd, all those columns in here. Boston Lloyd's columns in here. You got my boy Dave Goyce there, the Comerica Muscle, this fucker, I can't remember everybody, but there's your Big C Green from 5% Nutrition's in there. Of course, Joe Pietaro, who used to write the fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger's column in Muscular Development. That wasn't Arnold writing that column. I've said this before, say it again. It was Joe. Joe used to write Arnold's column for him. Yes, it's a fact. Anytime you used to read Arnold Schwarzenegger's column in the back of the magazine, it was in the back of Muscular Development. That was Joe Pietaro. He was Arnold's ghostwriter. Arnold don't write no fire. You really think that Arnold's going to sit there with a computer and fucking sit there and tap away and write this whole article, send it into Steve Blackman or our boss, back at the time? No. There was Joe Pietaro. Joe will tell you. He's got all the articles. He's got the original articles, for Christ's sake. It's all in here. Look, it's all in here, bro. The last of the Mohegans. The last of the hardcore magazine. Look at that motherfucker on there. See those glasses, bro? Okay? Again, you want it fucking autographed or signed to you, whatever the fuck. You gotta buy it, then send it to me with a self-addressed, stamped envelope. I can't fucking sign these things and send it back and pay for the postage, and then you're making me. It's basically, I'm paying you to sign the magazine. I can't do that. That's not fair to me. I don't make a penny off that magazine. Alright? That's owned by the company, not by me. Oh. Alright, I want to help you guys, so thanks for being here. You know the story. Be good to your girl, be good to your significant other, be good to your fucking kids too. Don't be a deadbeat dad. If you're a deadbeat dad, I don't fucking have any respect for you. Sorry, okay? I don't have any respect for you. I paid child support when I was in jail, okay? I'm my kid's hero. So, boy, they're fucked up having me as a hero, huh? Hey, stop it. Simmer down. Alright. And listen, stop fucking around, you fucking momos. I love you guys. I do. Alright? Remember what I said about the anxiety. Let's beat that shit, okay? If you got more questions about this, put them in the comments, and we'll talk about them in the next show. That's fine. I don't mind talking about this stuff. I like talking about this stuff. I'm going to talk about this in, Phil Heath, and who do you think's going to win the Olympia? Who's going to win the Arnold Classic? I don't give two fucking shits who wins the Arnold Classic. That's who. Alright? Alright. See you next week. Thanks for being here.
At Titan Medical Center, we are here to make you feel better, look better, and perform better. We're here to get you to your optimal levels in the most natural way possible. We are a boutique-style clinic without the boutique-style costs. All medications are monitored and prescribed by a physician. Let us help you get the results you've been wanting. Come to Titan Medical Center for the most cutting-edge therapies and the most current information on how to take the most natural approach to your health.